So I met Dr. Escobar after doing a lot of research, meeting with other fertility doctors, specialists here in DFW, and I just connected so well with Dr. Escobar. He was very encouraging, and he even said, you know, that it happens to a lot of people, not just me, even in like with my age. And he never really talked down to me. He just made me feel comfortable, and we just really connected, and I chose to be with him and did this journey with him. I went through 3 IVF cycles. So 3 IVF cycles, 2 of them didn't work and 1 of them worked. So like there's gonna be some individuals out there that you have to go through multiple IVF cycles in order to get just 1. And I had to go through 3, so.
Michelle is a very special patient of the practice, and I think that's obviously her personality. I think the personality of the practice also clicked with her. Like, it's not just me, like everyone adores her, and I do think it's a big team, from the people scheduling you, from people who are working with your insurance, to the nurses, how they communicate with you, and obviously the physician and the rest of the team. There's embryology and everything else. So that has to click with you, and just like she mentioned, she had to see what was out there, and that is part of the DFW. You have options, and you need that support system, and especially if you want a lot, if you want a large family, if you want certain genders, then even if things go right for someone else because you ended up with embryos, it may not have gone right for you because you didn't get the number of embryos you wanted or the genders you wanted, and so you're gonna face having multiple cycles, and you need that team behind you. You're in the big leagues. It's kind of going to the Super Bowl. And so you need those people who are going to do everything for you to lift you up. And your spouse may not be it. They may just be supportive in some ways, maybe not. And so you definitely need that team behind you to see what your options are and help you select what works for you guys, and then kind of handhold you along the way. So it's obviously a very good feeling, but there's patients you get very close to, you know, and it's not like you want them to stay longer, but you know, you kind of have to let them go. And I'm by training an obstetrician also, and I've delivered hundreds of babies, and I've never really had the privilege to deliver a baby of someone who I've gotten to know so well. And I think it's just, you have to let go, you know, and so there's that letting go, but basically you've done your job. And then, as you guys saw before with Asher, I mean, that's kind of closing the entire circle, getting to see the kid later on. And so it's just part of the growing up process. And
it's definitely sad though.
You
go yes. through months seeing you guys, and
yes.
then it's graduation day and you don't get to see anymore until the baby arrives.
Yes. So I think for us it's less than the patient, but it's definitely it's a bittersweet. We've gotten to that place where there's the kind of a letting go of attachment, you know, and so that's kind of what happens.
So this is Asher. He's my miracle rainbow baby, and we ended up wanting to transfer our second embryo that we kept frozen for 2 years, and it was unsuccessful last year, 2020. But you know, I'm still gonna try again, but don't give up.
Where I start my conversation with every patient is, what's the family that you envision? Because really, I'm here to build families. I'm not here to do an IVF cycle, an insemination. Yes, to hopefully give you a child, but it's really to help you build your family. And it's important is that you can be yourself and be vulnerable. And so for that, you need to be in an environment where you can do that. You'll be supported. And you have to open up yourself to options, and there's always an option in fertility. If you open up, even if you have a very difficult situation, we can help you build that family.
I would tell the person that you're not alone. Like, I felt alone because my sisters all was able to conceive naturally, so I didn't have anybody really to talk to, like with my siblings. But I reached out. There's support groups out there online. Obviously, clinics can help you. There's lots of forums that you can do some research and reach out. I connected with a lot of other moms, future moms out there that wants to be a mom, and you know, and they was like, wow, like I thought I was the only person going through the struggle, but they're not. And it's always great to reach out to other people, other future moms out there, and let them know that they're not alone, that there is a support system out there, and that you shouldn't have to go through this journey alone. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope that it inspires somebody out there to know that you're not alone, to reach out to seek help if you need it, that there is a support system out there, and that there will be a rainbow at the end of your journey. And it's worth it. It really is. There are some days that I didn't want to do it and I wanted to give up, but I got up and continued that journey, and this is the result of it.